This is a screencast on the proper formatting of the first page of your paper on the Greek trait of hubris. This formatting style will be used for all future projects unless otherwise specified by me. While this may differ from the expectations of your other teachers, it does follow the Bennett Style Manual, and you will be held accountable for following these simple directions in my class. The first thing I'd like to do is to modify the font. Microsoft Word defaults to Calibri. Since we are all good, loyal world history students, it would seem to me the Times New Roman would be more appropriate. So let's click on Times New Roman. It defaults to 11-point font. We're going to crank that up. Because of my deteriorating eye condition, we will pump that up to 12. Next thing I want to show you how to do is how to insert a page number. You click on the Insert tab and you go over to where it says Page Number. Click. We're going to put our page number according to the Bennett Style Manual at the top of the page, far right. Click. And you'll see that buried in the header is the number 1. Now all subsequent pages will be numbered accordingly. Regardless of the length of your paper, I want you to always include a page number. Even if it's only a one-page assignment, I want you to include a page number. Now, according to the Bennett Style Manual, that number is preceded by your last name. Skip a space. Nagus 1. The problem is that the page number preceded by your name defaults back to 11. And we want all of our fonts to be the same size. So we need to highlight that. We need to go to Home where the fonts and font sizes appear. We're going back to Times New Roman and we're cranking that up just a notch. Now to get out of this, you have to click where it says Header and Footer Tools. Click. And then over here it says Close Header and Footer. Boom. And now we're back to our Microsoft Word document. The second thing we want to do, or third, I've lost track, is we're going to double space this. Now again, all assignments are going to be double spaced unless otherwise noted. And to set the spacing, you go to where it says Paragraph. Click this little down arrow. And under spacing, you'll see that it defaults to multiple, and we're going to click double. One thing that has been added to Microsoft Word since 2010 that I don't like is this spacing after 10 point. To me, it doesn't look like it's double space. It almost looks triple space to me. So what we're going to do is agree to take that down to 0. Now your double spacing will look more like double spacing, at least to these old tired eyes. So click OK. We also need to make sure that we have the proper margins. So go to Page Layout, Bennett Style Manual. Says that our margin should be 1 inch all around. So click 1 inch all around. All right, now what we're going to do is put your name on the paper, and your name is always in the upper left-hand corner. So your name, followed by my name. Now my name is Mr. Nagus. Do not put Nagus. That's insulting. Do not put Mr. N. It's not my name. Mr. Nagus. Followed by the course title. We're just going to go with this being World History. Now if you want to put period, whatever your period is, feel free. Don't have to. And then the last thing we're going to do is put the date. This is October 1st. At least that's the day the screencast has been created. So again, now it's double spaced, at least in a visual way that I prefer. Your name, followed by my name, followed by the course, followed by the date. Again, all of your papers that are typed must be laid out in that particular format. This particular paper is also going to include a title. So we're going to drop down to approximately there, and we're going to type in the title of your paper. Now, I'm just making up this hubris title on the fly, so let's go with I came, comma, I saw, comma, I fell. That seems to me to be a good hubris title. And we're going to center that. So let's highlight that. Go up here, and we're going to center it. You know, the temptation is to make the font of your title larger. Don't. You need to make sure that your font is consistent throughout your presentation, or it just doesn't look right. So, I came, I saw, I fell. Maybe you're writing about Julius Caesar. I don't know. But that's how I want your paper to look. Your name, followed by the page number, up in the header. Your name, my name, course, date. Everything is 12-point font. We have 1-inch margins all around. That's the way your paper should look. A couple final thoughts, though, just so I can say I told you this. I've already created this because I don't want to have to write it again. But please remember that hubris is a noun and should never be used as an adjective. This, for some reason, seemed to pose a problem for my students last year. I don't know why. You may possess or exhibit hubris, but you are not hubris. You are hubristic. So please make sure you are using these words properly. Please make sure you are using these words properly. You are hubristic. Hubristic is the adjective. Hubris is the noun. So please, never ever write Napoleon was hubris. As I note here, I will scream and take off enormous chunks of points. All right, enjoy. I always look forward to reading these papers on your hubristic character.